Hello, hello, hello. It is Friday. It is Display and Share. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I'm here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. And Facebook just would not let me get on again tonight. And I saw that there is the opportunity to either, oh, thank you. Hey, 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 hey. I can go on Twitch, I can go on YouTube, and I'm wondering if I have to have a Twitch account in order to do that, or have a YouTube account in order to go on. But if anybody knows those things, William D. Lindemann, William D. Lindemann, and Mark Moreland. Hi, Mark. How are you? I got a little chilly tonight, and my t-shirt was in the washer. I forgot to put it in the dryer, so I'm not wearing an 11:11 with Jenna t-shirt, but I do have one right here. Love hard. 11:11 with Jenna. Right here, right here, right here. If you haven't purchased yours yet, you might want to, because the winner gets some cool stuff. I'm still adding to it. Every day I add a little bit more cool stuff. Look at the color change when I... Whoa. 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 Yeah. Crazy how that happens. How are you, William? How are you, Mark? I have a couple of things here for Display and Share. William, do you have anything for Display and Share tonight? If you do, come join me. Hello, Mama Grace with the beautiful face. I got this cool thing today. This is my little, one of my, it's a cheat sheet for an Apple, for a Mac product, for a laptop. The basics, you know, select, A is select, C is copy, V paste, and then how to do screenshots and spacing and hold on. Mama G, Finder. It just has this, I like it. I think it was originally supposed to fit on a laptop, but I have a smaller laptop. I want to get a monitor. I need to do that so I can do the different things at the same time instead of having 3 devices here. But we're getting there, William. Let's talk. Grace is on. Carl Hess is here. What up, Carl? So you found a spot. When are we doing our party? William D. Lindemann. Are you jumping on? Jump on and do some display. And you always have such a... There she is. What? Patty Loman, Patty Loman, Patty, Patty Loman, Patty Loman, Patty, Patty Loman. How can I not? How can I not talk about the shirt? Look, the color change. Look at, isn't that crazy? It's just crazy. I love this. I love the shirt. I almost put this one on, but then decided that I'd just show it instead. But Brent David Bowen, BDB. Hello, sir. How are you? I just talked to my friend Jim Montgomery we went to school together. Not the Jim Montgomery from LMC, but the Jim Montgomery. Hey, Mark Albers, what up? Our Gomper's in the house. When are you going to be my guest on the show? Come hang out with me sometime. Come on, come on, come on. I do this show every day at 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m. Julie, 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 do you love me? Julie, 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 do you care? Julie, 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 do you love me? I love that song. Rolf, we need to do that song. How is AJ Martinez? I think he's doing okay. You know, life is kind of hard. My friend Jim called me tonight to let me know that a really close friend of ours left the planet, and then we sat and talked for about an hour about him and us and life, and his life, you know, it's just like that. I did go to an art hop tonight with my friend John and his mom and his sister, and walked around Benton Harbor and saw Phyllis. Phyllis was there, Phyllis. And I asked her to come on and please recite some more songs, because I loved the way she did that. I thought that was so cool. So cool. So yeah, lots going on, and it's raining again outside. And tomorrow probably before the show and after the show, I will be digging kind of a trench. So if anybody that lives around here wants to come over and help me dig dirt and put some mortar down and some cement blocks and stuff, that's what I'm going to be doing, because I need to build up where my house is so that another house doesn't let all their water come into my house. So that's what I'll be doing. That's my display and share for the night. Actually, no, it's not. I found some of my father's ties tonight, and I thought I would show you these. Pa Ben's ties. He had nice ties. And I saved these for me. Isn't that pretty? I like this one. A friend of mine made a dress out of ties, and I really should have grabbed them all and made a skirt at least, but I didn't. I have enough skirts. Did I just say that out loud? Look at that one. Mom, did you buy this tie? I love this tie. You heard of well, come on and tell us, Rich. Because if you come on, then we get to see Cashew. There's another one. Yeah. Ben knew how to wear a suit. He wore a suit every day to work. Every single day. Yep, that's what I have. My daddy's ties, and I hang them up in this thing. And come on, Rich, tell us the share story. Anybody else have a display and share they want to tell? Rich. I'll just sit here. That's two things that I have. This one is kind of cool though, isn't it? I would love a dress this color. Oh, I have one. I do. Yeah, you did. You bought a lot of good ties for Dad. Of course you bought this one. Look at that. How does that change the color of the... Not so much, huh? Yes, you did. Best dressed, Jenna Mammina. We're waiting, Rich. You could even call me if you want. You want to just call? But if you jump on, then we get to see Cashew. 34! 34! Wow, that's a lot of laps. All at one time. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 34. That's a lot of laps. It is raining, and I will be digging in mud tomorrow morning. What are you doing tomorrow morning, Patty? Want to come dig? Yay. Yay. Actually, wow, that's really cool. Was she tired afterwards? I'm just going to text my friend Dorina. Remember Dorina? You've met her. Have you guys met her? You've just seen her chatting. Hey, I was serious about tomorrow. If you want to come by, I could use your advice. Period. Thank you. It was great to see you. And do you remember Gloria Weberg? Gloria, who turned 100? She was on the show. She was out tonight. I got to see her. 34 laps. Another one. Megan. Woo! Hi, Mary. Hello, hello, hello. What? How do you purchase a Love Hard t-shirt or support the show? It's really easy. Let me just let you know. If you want to purchase a t-shirt, you message me and say, hey, yeah, I want to buy a t-shirt. I need a size small, medium, or large. And then I say, cool. Now that's an interesting color. And then I say it's $40 and you go right on, and then you can send it to me in Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, a check, whatever works for you. And I just sent that to you, how you can do that. It's really easy. So easy. A generous gift is much appreciated. Venmo at Jenna-Mammina, PayPal.me/Jenna Sings, Patreon.com if you feel like being a patron, and I have Zelle. And look, it changed. It's so magical that way. Ladies and gentlemen, Rich and Cashew! Ah! Hi, Jamie. Hey!
How you doing?
Can you go like that?
There he is. Hey, Cashew. You're on 11. You're on 11/11 again. Another Friday night with Cashew and Jenna. He's like, what? He's like, what?
Oh, he just winked at me.
How's my boy? How's my boy? I just woke him up from a little nap. He was just chilling here, on a Friday night.
Oh, my belly, Dad.
Scratch my belly, Daddy.
He is so cute.
Good day for the shoe.
What did you guys do today? Well, tell us about your day.
Oh, we just got back from the park, and he just had some fun with some other dogs and some chew toys. And he got to see his sister, my daughter, before she went off to her football game tonight. And, all that kind of good stuff.
Hi, Shoo. Are you a cutie? Cashew, so cute. Hey, Rob Morocco.
So I thought about you today because I was listening to Howard Stern on Sirius XM, and one of his other guys was hosting another show, and they were interviewing some guy who knows a lot about Beyonce and Cher. And I don't know I forget exactly what this guy's credentials were and what he, and how he came to know some of these stories. But the one story that he told about Cher, I thought that was really compelling and made me think of you, was when Anthony Kiedis was growing up in Los Angeles. Anthony Kiedis is the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's probably maybe 4 or 5 years younger than me. He's in his mid-50s, looks great. Guy runs around on stage without his shirt on, his mid-50s.
You guys remember this?
Totally
I'm interrupting for 1 second. Do you remember the story, you guys, where Tie-Dye Patty was talking about a guy named Tony that came over to give her a gift, and she didn't want the gift? That's Anthony. That's who he's talking about.
Yep,
right,
this is the same Tony. So Tony, growing up in LA in the 70s, his parents were kind of dialed in with some celebrities back then. And back then, before Cher was big, before Cher blew up in the 70s, Sonny was bigger than Cher, if you remember. He was the bigger star. And he was dating somebody before Cher. And this somebody became a friend of Sonny and Cher's when Sonny and Cher became a thing. And Cher was in her mid-20s, just beautiful young Cher, back in the day, career just starting. So she was doing all kinds of gigs. And one of those gigs was babysitting, and she ended up like for a time like babysitting little Tony Kiedis for, when he was like, he was not little, he was actually like 13 or 14.
He's like, yeah, I want her to be my babysitter.
So could you, and what was really weird, the weird part of the story was that I'm trying to remember all the details, but it was something about, as part of the babysitting gig this one night, because Sonny and his girlfriend were going to be out late or whatever, then they weren't going to come back till 4 a.m. She just suggested that Tony sleep in her bed will be easier for her to like get up and leave or something like that. I forgot all the details, but he said that he saw Cher changing in the bathroom when the door was opened a crack. I could see her changing in her naked silhouette as she was changing from her clothes into her nightgown before he got into bed with him. And like, this guy was asking him, he's like, were you aroused? Was this weird for you? I mean, you're like 14 and there's like a beautiful young naked Cher in front of you. And he's like, no, it wasn't like that. She was my babysitter, and she was like this really cool person that, even at 14 he had enough self-awareness that like that's not to go there or whatever. But it was just this really interesting story about, Cher as a babysitter before her career took off. It's pretty wild.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah, babysitting the guy from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So I guess display there. Yeah, my display.
So that's two people, like Gary Lambert had to protect Cher on stage when she's changing. He was the security guard because she goes.
I never heard that story. Oh my God!
So he had
really?
to.
Yeah. Gary Lambert?
Yeah.
Gary Lambert was security?
Yeah.
For Cher.
For Cher. At the Oakland Coliseum.
Wow, he's my hero.
I know.
I mean, that's like the bodyguard. I mean, he doesn't look like Kenneth Costner, but I mean, that's like,
Gary makes a good bodyguard. I always feel I feel very safe. Well, with you also. I was talking to someone the other day that works at Google, and I said, my friend Rich and I went to the show, and we were walking out, and we thought, oh, everybody's doing a little, hangout, camping vibe, and we met remember we met that kid in his van?
Oh yeah. When they were parked right behind us. Yeah, when we got to the.
He worked at Google.
Yeah, oh, that's right. And and we were asking him, and he's like sleeps there, and he's like right there. Goes in there
at Google, and he lived in his van, right? He goes, yeah, I could shower in there and use the gym in there and do everything, but he had a kayak and he was cooking some food.
Yeah, total van life, like that whole hashtag van life thing. That's what that couple is up to. Yeah.
So
I just back in tech, I start my a new job that's kind of like a real big thing for me to have.
Tell us.
It's just a big thing because it's like my life just got completely upended when COVID started. Like a lot of people.
Really?
But my career completely went away because I was doing events and conferences in the tech space, and all that went away. And so I've been trying to get back in now for like the last 9 friggin' months. And I mean, it's not been easy. I'm more mature now. I look more mature now. And I've been interviewing with people half my age over the last 9 months and like not getting gigs. Like like ageism is without a doubt alive and well, at least in the tech industry. And like, I was feeling it, man. Like, I'm like,
my music world.
I got more experience than 10 of you people put together, and you're really missing out. And like, I came super close. It was down to me and one other individual, and like, God, like 3 or 4 different things over the last 2 or 3 months, and I didn't get it. It's just like, and like, it starts to work on your self-esteem. and your ego after a while. It's like, am I ever gonna like get back to where I was pre-COVID? I mean, you know, I've talked to you about some of the stuff privately. It's been challenging, and my landlord's still after me for this guy. They just they're trying to evict me.
No.
All because of you. All because of you.
All
They
because
don't want
Cashew. All because. Uh-oh. Where'd you go?
here, and they
You
don't
disappeared.
service pets here. I'm still here. I did? Huh. That's weird.
Cash.
You don't hear me anymore?
Yeah, we do. There was just a moment.
Oh, okay.
So he's
So,
still trying to evict. He knows Cash is there, right? Well, I guess.
well, no, Cash is like a special guest here tonight. So I've been doing a delivery job for the last 3 or 4 months, and my hours have been nuts because they're like 10-hour days, and I can't leave him here alone. All that. I mean, come on.
And he can't go with you.
Would you leave that guy alone for 10 hours?
No, ever, never, 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 never.
Never. Plus, he
I'd
doesn't
take
want.
him with. I'd just wrap him around me and go.
You know, if he didn't freak out about strangers, I probably would, because I'm dropping off things to people, and so
what's
anyway,
your new job?
huh?
What's your new job?
So the new job is with a company called NetApp. They're a big Silicon Valley tech company, and they've been around for 30 years. They're not a startup. So that was like one of the things I had going in my favor, is like a little bit older crowd, is a bunch of 28-year-olds
Right.
who are multimillionaires and trying to understand human nature and stuff. So yeah, and I'll be traveling globally again. I'll be planning conferences and events. I'll have budgets, might be able to hire Jenna Mammina's type things. So all that awaits. All that awaits this old man starting October 24th.
Yeah, that's my birthday.
Is it Monday, October 24th?
Sure is.
Auspicious. And so that's like just really big news in Richie K land for sure. And and now I just have to like maybe start looking for a new place for me and this boy.
And where is this? Where will you be going?
I'll be working from home. It's remote.
Awesome.
They're not requiring people to go back to the office yet.
So you get to hang with Shu then.
I get to hang with Shu, but like Shu can't really be here all the time, and and it's like I can't keep getting busted with Shu. I mean, I'm literally waiting for my court date. I was served an unlawful detainer for violating my lease for having a pet on property. They are trying to throw me out. And I am trying to build a case about harassment and discrimination, and kind of pulling out whatever I can to fight it, see if I can stay. And there's no guarantee I'll win. So I do have to kind of start facing up to the horrible reality of having to move right now, which is not something that would be really fun or that I could really afford to do right now. So we'll see how that all shakes out. But hey, it's Cashew, so we're going to figure it out.
You'll figure it out. And there are people that love Cash, so that he can go hang with them sometimes too, right?
Yeah, no, my dog sitter, Connie, if you're listening, and you're probably not, Connie, I love you. Thank you.
If you shared the show, Connie would know about it.
That's true. That's true. True.
You shared the show, Rich.
So that's the brief report from Moraga, California. Cashew and I hanging out on a Friday night, figuring out what movie we're going to watch.
What are you going to watch?
I don't know. I'm so behind on movies that the world is just rife with possibilities of what I could watch in a 2-3 hour time frame here. The last recommendation
is it K-U-T?
C-H-A-I.
K-U-T. Because right now you're not coming up. Oh, there you are. You know, sometimes when you hyperlink and try to hyperlink.
Right.
Now I'm going to share the show for you to
Oh,
you.
share video. It's the Cashew Show.
So
Shoe Show.
you're way behind on movies.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched. I mean, yeah, I'm way behind on television shows, movies, you name it.
So have you watched Lillehammer?
I, I that's with Little Steven, right?
Yeah.
Steve Van Zandt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did watch that. That was great. Thank
You
you for
watched
that.
all of it?
No, I don't think I did. I maybe watched maybe the first episode and maybe hooked me in enough or whatever.
Mm. Let's see what.
But I don't think I don't want to start another series. I want a movie. I need something that I digest in 2 hours.
Anybody got any suggestions?
One recommendation: has anybody seen Knives Out? It's kind of like an Agatha Christie kind of thing that was recommended to me, like a kind of fun murder mystery in a mansion kind of thing.
Don't know it.
That was recommended to me, so I hadn't seen if that was streaming anywhere that I've got. So that was one thing I might check out.
How do you watch? How do you watch? You watch on Netflix?
Yeah, I got the flicks and I got the the Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Anybody got any suggestions movie wise?
Yeah. Anything you've seen good lately? I want to see a movie about Gary Lambert protecting shit.
I'll ask him about that again tomorrow.
I might want to hear him retell that story because I never got to hear that one from him.
It's a good one. Yeah. Congratulations. Everybody's happy you got a job.
Now, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Whew.
Cashew, what are we going to do with you?
I know. How can anybody want to throw out somebody so cute? I mean, seriously.
So cute. He's so cute.
So is LP back up at the ranch? Is that did you
He was at my friend Lori's in Petaluma for a few days.
Okay.
He went back up to the ranch and I'll be out there. Now my gig's not going to get canceled this time, I don't think, but I have gigs starting November 3rd. Aw, I'm very sleepy, Dad.
I know. I'm so bummed about the paella gig going away. I mean, I was looking forward to the paella too. I mean, I was pumped for both.
You got all crazy lady on me. Crazy.
Yeah, you know, it sounds like she's been going through some stuff. So
whatever.
Yeah.
When you cancel a gig, you pay your people still. I had to pay my guitar player.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, wait, I just have to do just.
What do you have to do?
Oh, I had a good shot at Cashew and then he moved. I was trying to take a photo. It's pouring rain outside right now.
Is it really?
Yep, and I just bought rocks and stuff to stop the house from falling down, but we'll see.
What's Mama Grace up to?
Watching the show downstairs. She's right down below. Down here.
Hey, Mama Grace.
Below.
Hey, Mama Grace.
He watches older. Oh, right. William watches older films remastered in 4K. Oh.
We don't get to spend every night together. Like this is like I'll be dropping him off in the morning because I'm going to work all weekend, and I won't see him again until Monday morning. So I have
both jobs.
Huh?
Are you going to keep both jobs?
Maybe for a while because I need to do some catching up. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. Oh, what happened here? I just touched something on my phone by mistake. Sorry.
There he went. There he goes. There he goes. There he went. There he go. Maybe he'll be back. Cute. So cute. Cashew is just, I mean, Lillian Pearl's cute. She's my cutest. She's my heart. But there they are. Cashew! Are you muted? I think you're muted.
My phone put me into safe driving mode, even though I'm sitting here on the couch.
It must have been all the movement that Cashew was doing.
I guess.
Good night. Patty's going to sleep. Good night, Patty Loman. Patty Loman.
Cashew, what are you doing, buddy?
See, I probably wouldn't even watch a movie. I would just sit there and watch Cashew.
Oh, I do. I definitely have lost myself in Cashew's world for many a moment.
The outfit on Amazon was
the outfit.
The outfit on Amazon. It's a murder mystery.
Okay. Thank you.
By Mary.
Thanks, Mary. Appreciate the shout out for the movie suggestion.
See, I watch series. If I'm going to watch something, usually I watch a series like I like. Yeah, I can't remember the one.
I do too. Like I still like. I'm in the middle of Better Call Saul. I'm at the end of season 5 on that, and still have season 6 to watch, and that's great.
Have you watched Succession?
No, I haven't. I've got HBO. I could watch that. I could jump into that. I've heard a lot about it.
It's pretty. Oh wow. William's watching Bridge on the River Kwai.
Classic.
Is your entire building pet free, Rich?
It is. Although that's one of my arguments is in my filing, which I had to do a couple of weeks ago. I had to file an answer. I'm having to go through all this court stuff because I'm fighting it, the neighbor downstairs who, and I don't know if now that I'm public, I should probably maybe more discreet. So there's another animal in this building. Let's put it this way. Not all the time, but really? I've seen Cashew has met another little friend here. That's here sporadically, just like he is. And that's not fair, clearly. So
and they get to be there?
I don't know if they're getting I don't know the neighbor very well. We're kind of like, we have talked about the harassment about this, and so they've moved this pet off premises as well. He's divorced, so the dog can spend equal time at his ex-wife's and his place, and so they just kind of smuggle in. But he just kind of swears up and down to them that they don't have one, and they've left him alone so far. But they have video evidence for me of Cashew peeking out of my daughter's window. So.
Oh, have you seen the video?
Yeah, they sent it to me.
Is it cute?
Yes, it's both distressing and cute at the same time. It's kind of like, oh, I'm so busted. Like, there's just no denying this is my apartment and there's a dog in it. It's like, so it's a little. I just can't believe they're being so. I mean, it's not even a big dog. I mean, if I had a Rottweiler in here, I get it.
That's a whole different story.
Because it's a 2-bedroom apartment, but it's like a little. He's an apartment dog.
Can he go spend time with your daughter?
He can, but he can't stay there overnight because they have 2 cats, and that doesn't work well. He does spend the days there sometime when my other arrangement isn't available, because he can hang for a while, but then the cats just flip out, so it doesn't work out long term.
Tell them to get rid of their cats.
In fact, he just spent some time with my ex, because my ex loves Cashew. I mean, everybody falls in love with this dog when they meet him. So, and she's leaving for Italy for a week, and so she's like, "Can I have some Cashew time before I leave?" And who am I to deny her Cashew time? So I dropped him off. So he got some. He gets a lot of love. It takes a village to raise this guy, for sure.
I understand. I enjoy
For sure.
aliens the same way because they're they're pretty much. I don't like to leave her alone ever. You know, she gets left alone for an hour or something when they go out to feed. If they she doesn't go with them sometimes.
Right. Right.
For the most
But
part, she's with humans, and when she's with my friend Lori, oh my goodness, Lori, her dad, her cat. She loves cats, so she's all good. But
oh, that's cool. Well,
the,
I think Cashew likes cats too. Cats just don't like Cashew. So
well, maybe they
he
could
wants
learn to love each other.
he just wants to play. Um, I think more prolonged exposure would be good. But yeah, he's not staying there long term. That discussion's been had, and that matter is closed. So uh, so
Now you've
it'll be.
kind of where do you want to move?
I I don't want to move. This place is perfect for me and for my daughter, and it's super close to the school, so I want to stay in town, and that's a tall order right now because rents just skyrocketed over the last 6 months, like everywhere, and yeah, it's just a really shitty time to move. It's like first I'd be renting, so it'd be first, last deposit, just all that stuff. It's just it's a big lift right now for me where I am in my life right now. So that's why it's challenging. It's like I don't really have a lot of options at the moment, so that's why I'm fighting it. And so we'll see what happens.
Well,
Wish me
maybe
luck.
you need to get some video of that other dog.
uh I don't want to get anybody else in trouble.
Oh, okay.
you know um you know that I don't know if that would be good karma. So
No, it's not good.
I've definitely thought about it. I definitely thought about it. Believe me, So thanks for suggesting it. At least not making me feel completely evil on my own. But but yeah, it's just like that's probably my. I don't need to. I don't want to. Yeah, they're good people. They're good people, and his son goes to school with my daughter. So um, it's all. Cashew and I are going to have an adventure. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I've been there. I get it.
How's that? I'll I'll ask you privately. I just had a really funny question, but I think I'll ask you privately.
Okay.
I'm cracking myself up over here. Hey, it's great to catch up with you. What else is going on with you? I've talked a lot. What's going
No,
on with you?
we're just showing everybody these super groovy shirts that I have.
Yeah, you didn't. I asked you a question the other night, and I could tell I'd not probe any further. I asked like where they came from, and you said love, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go with love on that one. They came from love.
They came from love.
Came from love.
Yeah, they came from love.
I for some reason I'll just be honest that it's not satisfying my curiosity, but
You should watch
okay.
the show more often then.
Huh?
You need to
What?
watch the show more often then.
Oh, so you liberally sprinkle clues out through several broadcasts of 11/11. Is that how that works? Okay. Watch for continued clues.
But I'm getting all these like cool things for the winner. So if you buy a shirt and whoever does the funniest, most creative and whoever gets the most votes wins the prize.
Yeah, maybe if I win, you'll tell me like where the actual shirt like where in Love County that shirt came from. What? Love County.
A shirt production place. Can we see Cashew? Cashew. One more shot of Cashew, and then I got.
There it is. I'll let you guys roll. Cashew. Hello.
Anytime.
Hello.
He's over it.
He's ready for the movie.
Well, yeah, The Crown is a series also. But what was that movie that she said? Murder mystery. The Outfit.
I'll check out the comments afterwards for all y'all suggestions.
That and The Crown. I'm trying to think of. I haven't watched any new. Oh, I did see a movie I liked. Oh, I saw this really crazy movie, and I can't remember what the name of it was, but it's about a move. It's about a woman who is in a home because she has Alzheimer's. She has dementia, right? And she had this really successful life pre, and all of a sudden one morning she wakes up and her memory's back.
She's still old.
Yeah, she's still her. Movie. I'm gonna Google it right now. Unless somebody movie about woman. It's such a good movie with dementia, and it goes away. It goes away.
Kind of has a Flowers for Algernon vibe.
It's not Still Alice. No, that's a different movie. Still Alice is not. What is the movie about woman with? It's not Still Alice.
Remember Charlie, the guy who was mentally challenged, and then for like a brief period in time he had all his faculties. Who was in that movie? It was like based on Flowers for Algernon.
Right. Now I know what you're talking about.
Charlie.
Oh no, see, I can't find this movie. Oh, is there? Oh, that's a terrible movie. Oh my God. Did you see the movie I Care a Lot?
No.
Oh, that woman in that movie, she's so awful. Interesting film though.
I Care a Lot.
I Care a Lot. They basically call it a pitch black comedy. You gotta say that much for it. But
well, that's not your style typically. Anyway, that's not what you go.
The woman in the movie, did you ever see Gone Girl?
With Ben Affleck? Yeah, that was creepy.
So that woman, that's the wife in Gone Girl.
Okay.
She's in this other movie, I Care a Lot. Oh, awful. Awful. We watched. That's just a terrible movie.
This is the rotten. This is the bad. These are the movies you should avoid.
Well, I'm trying to find the one. What's the movie about? The one. Nope, that's not it.
Did you see, if you have HBO,
yes,
the Bee Gees documentary? Did you see that? Huh?
Are you kidding? I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah,
yes, I did.
That was so awesome. Yeah.
Oh, did you? I haven't seen this movie. Only Murders in the Building, the Steve Martin movie.
I've heard good things about that. I don't know if I have it. I think I have basic Hulu. I think that's on Hulu though, so I don't. That might be hard to get. We'll see. I've heard that's fun. Well, it sounds like it's all TV shows for the 11/11 audience for the most part.
No, they suggested that movie, Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, that's a TV show. That's a series as well.
Oh, is it?
It's with Steve Martin and Martin Short. Yeah, it's. I believe it's a couple of seasons already.
Don't know. I've heard about it, but yeah, don't know.
I heard it's supposed to be fun. You watched Ozark though, right? Now I haven't gotten into that, but that seems.
You've never watched Ozark?
No, but I watched the first episode, and it freaked me out. I'm like, is it going to be this violent and crazy like the entire run? I'm like, I don't know if I can deal.
Oh, it's the most. Yeah.
Is it? I mean, with that now that doesn't strike me as your speed typically.
It's not something I would ever watch.
But you got sucked into it. But you got sucked.
Grace. Sometimes Grace would go, "Let's watch another one. Let's watch another one." Okay, Mom.
So she's the main driver behind Ozark. Okay, gotcha.
Have you watched Schitt's Creek?
No, I've heard that's fun too.
Rich.
I know. I told you I'm behind.
Just start watching Schitt's Creek or Ozark tonight.
I won't. All right, that's plenty. I'll be asleep before one of those is over, so it's all good. Oh, okay. Well, hey,
you just watch fun. Then you won't miss the movie.
That's true. Well, hey, I'm sure you'll be sharing your itinerary and sprinkling clues as to where you'll be in Northern California over the next
November
couple of weeks.
3rd in Belmont.
Belmont,
November 4th. Yep.
a house party?
November 4th. No, November 4th, nowhere yet. November 5th, house concert in Tiburon. November 6th, Berkeley at the back room.
The back room in Berkeley.
And then November 11th in Pleasanton.
Wow.
And November 12th in Healdsburg. And November 13th in Upper Lake.
You are all over the place. Wow, that Pleasanton to Hillsburg run, that'll be fun.
Yeah, because the Pleasanton will be at night, and then Healdsburg is from 4 to 7 or 4 to 8, something like that.
So these all are some of those private and appearances, or are they all public appearances?
So the one in Tiburon is a private concert, and the rest of them are public.
Gotcha.
And one of them is with a fabulous band, Jason Lewis and Michael O'Neill and John R. Burr.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's in Belmont.
That's the Belmont gig. What will be the November? Who will you have supporting you in Berkeley?
John R. Burr.
Okay.
Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
The duo. Nothing wrong with the duo. Well, it sounds like there's lots of opportunities to bask in your glow, so we'll have to figure it out.
There may be more. You know, more could happen. No TV shows for William, no time. Grace, I think I'm going to come make some popcorn.
So that means you're in the Bay Area for at least a good 2 weeks.
Easy good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get
more gigs happen, then that happens. And I'll be at that house, and then I'll be up north.
Okay, cool. Well, let's stay in touch. Hopefully our paths will cross this time without paella is fine. So we'll make it happen.
Forget about the paella party.
Sounds great. Have a good night.
Give Cash a hug and a kiss for us.
You got it. And a big hug and kiss to all y'all out there. Have a good night.
Love hard, everybody.
Bye.
Real hard. What? Throw a hand. What? Throw a handful of chocolate chips into the popcorn while it's still popping? Do you do it while it's popping? My mom and dad always put Raisinets in their popcorn at the movie, but I hadn't thought about I don't have any chocolate chips. Make it happen. Make it happen. Right after you put chocolate chips. I'm going to have to get some chocolate chips. Thanks, Mary. Very nice. All right, kids. See you in the morning. See you later today, because it's now Saturday, October 15th. Mary, when are you going to be on the show? Rich, thank you. Cashew, bye. See you later. Love hard. Really,